Stop scrolling. I'm about to show you a country that doesn't officially exist but works better than most that do. When I say Horn of Africa, what images pops into your mind? Guns, pirates, disparate refugees? I don't blame you. That is what the news feeds you. But what if I told you there is a place in that exact same region where elections are peaceful, women walk alone at night, the capital city looks like a Mediterranean dream, and the only thing missing is a stamp of approval from the world? That place is called Somaliland. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to prove why this is the most democratic country you have never heard of, and why Israel just quietly recognized it. Let me clear up the biggest confusion first. Somaliland is not Somalia. Yes, they share a border, they share language, but politically, night and day. In 1991, while Somalia collapsed into a hellscape of warlords and famine, the northern region, former British Somaliland, did something radical. They held a meeting of every clan. They voluntarily disarmed and they said, "We want democracy, not dictatorship." Since then, Somalia has had a chaos. Somaliland has had 6 peacefully presidential elections. Think about that. 6 times a president lost power and just handed over the keys. No cop, no gunfire, just a signature. That alone puts them ahead of some G20 countries. Now let me tell you about the 3 beautiful things the world ignores. Number 1, the women. Western media shows African women as victims. In Somaliland, women are the backbone of the economy. They run the mobile money system. They sit as judges. They lead peaceful negotiations. And yes, they are stunning, but their real beauty is in their strength. Number 2, the culture. This is a nation of poets. Before a war, they write a poem. Before a wedding, they sing tanto. They will offer you their last cup of camel milk just because you walked through their door. It is an ancient, sophisticated culture that Islam and the desert shaped into something unique. Number 3, the capital city, Hargeisa. Forget the mud huts you see in charity ads. Hargeisa is a white stone city nestled between green mountains. It has the largest livestock market in the Horn of Africa. Thousands of camels and goats traded daily. In 2025, Israel quietly moved toward recognizing Somaliland as an independent country. Why? Because Somaliland sits on the Gulf of Eden next to the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. That is the checkpoint where Houthi rebels have been attacking international ships. Iran backs the Houthis. Israel needs a stable, friendly port to counter them. Somaliland offered exactly that, a strategic military foothold. For Somaliland, this is a massive win. Recognition from a major power like Israel, even partial, puts them on the map. And here is the irony. A country the African Union refuses to acknowledge is now being courted by one of the most powerful militaries in the Middle East. That tells you everything about their strategic value. But here is the heartbreaking part. Somaliland has done everything right. Peace, democracy, stability, and yet they cannot open an international bank account. Their citizens cannot travel freely. They cannot borrow money from the IMF. Why? Because the African Union is terrified. If they recognize Somaliland, they fear 20 other separatist movements will demand the same. So Somaliland remains the invisible country, a perfect democratic locked out of the global system. Imagine building a beautiful house, paying your taxes, keeping your street clean, but the post office refuses to give you an address. That is Somaliland's daily reality. So, if a country with no recognition, no foreign aid, and no UN seat can hold peaceful elections? What excuse do the rest of the world's recognized dictatorships have? Somaliland is proof that stability comes from within, not from a stamp on a piece of paper. Here is my challenge to you. The next time someone says Africa is chaos, send them this video. The next time the news shows only the extremists, remember there is a nation of poets and the democrats right the next door.